It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey. It's team time. It's team time. It's team time. Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, esteemed scholars.
I'm super excited about today's show. We have a lot to learn, so hang on tight. We're in for a windy ride.
Oh, Miss Wilson, can I give the hint for what we will learn about today?
Of course, Brainstorm. Blow us away.
How does the rain tie its shoes? With a rainbow.
That's a good one, Brainstorm. Say, I have one. What happens when winter arrives?
I don't know.
Autumn leaves.
You two are too funny, but your hints were perfect. STEAM scholars, can you guess what this unit is about? If you said weather, cheers to you, and welcome to the unit I like to call Weather or Not. Weather. Weather tells us day to day what the sky and air are like in any given place. Weather tells us if it's sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy, storming, or snowing.
STEAM scholars, did you know that the weather can be different for different places in the world? And the weather can change every day. For example, during this time of the year in Florida, the weather could be warm, cloudy, and maybe rainy. However, in Oklahoma on the same exact day, it could be cold and windy with chances of snow.
That's exactly right, Enlightened. I love that you use those words to describe the weather, just like a meteorologist and news reporter when they talk about the weather.
Miss Wilson, I understand that the weather can be different in different places in the world. But how? How do we get the different types of weather like rain, snow, and wind?
Wow, Brainstorm! You are bringing on the heat with these wonderful questions. Keep asking questions. STEAM scholars, Brainstorm asked an amazing question. Can you think of some ideas to help him understand how we can experience the different types of weather like rain, snow, and wind? Discuss with your class now. Wow! Like lightning, you guys gave shockingly great answers. So, what makes the weather? What makes the weather is the combination of air, water, and heat, specifically moving air, also known as wind. Wind is air moving quickly.
So, Miss Wilson, if the ingredients for weather are wind, water, and heat, how do we experience different types of weather at different times?
Different combinations of wind, water, and heat make different types of weather. Types of weather like rain, snow, clouds, and wind. Rain, snow, clouds, and wind are known as phenomena. A phenomenon is the observable events that can be explained with science.
Did you know that there is a natural phenomenon that describes the cycle, the pattern of weather changes? Yep, this natural phenomenon is divided into 4 parts called seasons.
STEAM scholars, can you name the 4 seasons and the weather we may experience with those seasons? Discuss with your class now. Wow, you guys are blowing me away. The 4 seasons are winter, spring, summer, and autumn or fall.
Winter is the season between autumn, fall, and spring. It is usually the coldest season of the year. We usually experience snow and ice. Winter is in December, January, and February.
Spring. Spring is the season between winter and summer. This is the time where the cold winter temperatures, little by little, rise to the warmth of summer. This is also when we may get rainstorms to help things begin to grow. Temperature tells us how hot or cold something is. Spring is in March, April, and May. Summer. Summer is the season between spring and autumn, fall. Summer is the hottest season of the year, and temperatures, how hot or cold something is, can stay pretty warm after the sun has gone down at night. Summer is in June, July, and August.
And lastly, autumn or fall. Autumn is the season between summer and winter. The warm summer temperatures little by little decrease to the cold of the winter. Autumn is in September, October, and November.
Did you know that the windiest season is the spring? Specifically in March and April.
Wow, that's a great fact, Enlighten. Wind is pretty important when talking about weather, especially because it helps us understand other phenomenons like weathering and erosion. But we will explore that later. For now, let's go over the steps of the design thinking process before we go.
Miss Wilson, I have a question. You always teach us to use the design thinking process when we have a problem to solve or we want to create something. But do other people in the careers we explore do the same?
What a wonderful question, Brainstorm. I'm so glad you asked. How about we hear from my favorite news anchor / reporter, Micah Wilson, to understand more about what reporters and meteorologists do and how they use the steps in the design thinking process in the career.
Hello all, I'm Micah Wilson. I'm a TV news reporter with 5 News in Northwest Arkansas. And I hope everyone is having an excellent day. And I'm here to tell you all about my career. So let's get started with an office tour. Welcome to my office. Okay, it's a news car. Well, the news is everywhere, so I take my office to go. I use the design thinking process every day. I'm always curious. I may see something online or in person, so I ask myself, why? From there, I come to work at 1:30. I start off my workday with a meeting. I see if others have the same question as me. In the meeting, the anchors, meteorologists, show producers, and reporters brainstorm story ideas. After the meeting, I make calls and collect data and information. Once I collect all the information needed for my story, I begin to develop a script for TV using the information I collected. Once I finish writing my script, I often evaluate it to make sure everything is accurate. Then I send it off to my boss to fine-tune my script. He checks if my story is accurate and if I'm using correct English. Once I get my script approved, I get a voice and we edit. Then we're live on TV at 4, 5, and 6. I write a web story and the process restarts for our 10 p.m. story. Wow, guys, that is a lot. At a news station, many people use steam from our sales team to engineering, our meteorologists, and even our news department. Hey guys, I just want to thank you all for allowing me to share my career with you. And I want to leave you with a quote: don't trade your authenticity for approval. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Wow, they really do use the design thinking process. I think I would like to be a meteorologist one day.
Ooh, and I would like to be a reporter.
I think both of you would do a great job in those careers. So, what about you, STEAM scholars? Have you thought of a career? If not, no worries. Be sure to look over your STEAM career cards for help. Before you go, check out some tips and questions to help you prepare for your project. Take out your design thinking process card to help you. A, ask, what am I trying to create? B, brainstorm, how can I use my materials to make what I am trying to create? C, collect, what information have I learned that will help me create? D, develop, what is the first step I need to make to create? E, evaluate, what works, what doesn't work, and what can I do to make my design better? And F, fine-tune. Is my design where I want it to be? Are there any changes I need to make? Until next time, my STEAM scholars, keep being cool as a breeze. Be great and keep exploring. Bye-bye.